control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin stand. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice.
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Quickly out wide to Thielen. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up 3rd and short.
Metcalf, the motion man. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Pittsburgh.
Play fake, it's Rodgers. He'll find his big target, Pat Freiermuth. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
13 yards. First down, Steelers.
Now Warren. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards. Rodgers on first down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown Steelers. Aaron Rodgers' career touchdown throw 504, but number 1 as a Pittsburgh Steeler. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
first carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Pretty curious decision there, Mike, to go quarterback sneak on second down. It's typically something that we see on third and fourth down. But in this case, the play caller wanted to convert this first down, don't leave anything to chance, and he's able to get a fresh set of downs.
He's got the big rookie out of LSU, Mason Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. It's second down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. They'll bring up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Here's 3rd and 2. There's a short one caught by Taylor. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Folks' kick is good. And the Jets are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This fielded at about the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Hey, take 26. A-Rod now to throw on first down. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Yeah. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
His kick is good.
Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
Joey Porter Jr. on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
From the 35, here's second down and 9. They'll go again with Hall. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 14-3 is the score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2 as they come up now on 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That's right side. Caught by Taylor. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check smash, check smash.
They will run it over center with Hall. Finding space at the 15. And he will score! Breece Hall, touchdown, New York. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets are back within 4. It is 14-10.
14. Jets 10.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Miller now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Play action now with Rodgers. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it'll be third down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
26, 18. Yeah, live. 150.
Third and long for Rodgers. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't a safety.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. On fourth down, Steelers send out Corliss Waitman to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick six or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
He'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
18 Cardinal.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd, they need 8.
60, here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 79 Broncos. Check.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
Woo! And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 31, here's second and 8. Austin brought in motion. To throw, it's Rodgers. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Steelers first down. It's a gain of 10.
Rodgers now.
First down, Pittsburgh.
That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A pickup there of 28 yards.
That's another.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Rodgers out quick to Metcalf. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Yards on the pickup brings up second and 2 at the 23-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on second and 2. Off the play fake, Rodgers. That's to the big tight end, Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has...
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Steelers. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. And the Steelers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
He'll run. This is Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. Hey, go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught. Taylor, the tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Call it a gain of 13. And the Jets have a first down.
The 42-yard line.
Back to throw. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 42-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, he creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Back to the air once more on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. He'll drop to throw. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to be third down. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This a 57-yard attempt, and he missed it. It's no good. And this stays a two-score game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good, the hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
A 70-yard attempt.
And as expected, this one's not going to get it. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On second down, a run with Hall. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He completes this one to Mechie. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Jets first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw And a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one not quite on target. A little too much. That one falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
It's a gain of 12 there. And the Jets have a first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations? The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
So, Mike, it's actually funny to say, but these are actually the kind of offensive possessions that defenses want you to have, right? So the idea on defense is make them snap it again, make them go the long way. So at some point, when they continue to get fresh sets of downs, expect them to try to get a big play, try to generate a chunk, and try to move the ball down the field at a quicker pace.
And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
Cougar 19. 60 by 6.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's complete to Baker. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Weir.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. To get this complete, it's Thielen over the middle. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They run with Warren. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Steelers.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. Pass taken in by Johnson. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at the 13-yard
That's a
line.
gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. On first and 10, it's Warren. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And he's in! Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Penei Wanwu now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The career's my estate when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Let's go.
Handoff. Here comes Hall. Up the sideline at the 35. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of
How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Wilson on the stop. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9. At
They'll
their
work just shy of
40-yard line.
midfield on second and 9. Now, faking the give. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. John Mechie was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's right side and caught by Taylor. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
14 more yards.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Ball, and he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Thrown quickly, RPO, that's Taylor. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. He pulls it in around the 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Field goal would only do so much. They need a touchdown to close the gap. It is 4th down and goal. They'll look to throw. And that is caught on 4th and goal. They've got it. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the 4th quarter. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
2nd and 10. Rodgers out quick to Metcalf, and he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
They'll run the toss with one. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead. but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Here's a handoff to Warren, running left. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
At the 40-yard line.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll get the 1st down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. And I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up 1st down.
On 1st down, right back to Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's a Steeler 1st down.
21-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. And it's likely a satisfying one for quarterback Aaron Rodgers as he defeats his former team.